Okay, guys. It is time to go for a ride. Finally. I feel like it's been forever. And I'm gonna bomb start my bike because it's hot out and I've got a backpack on and I just don't feel like doing it with this camera all on me and all that stuff. So I'm gonna bomb start it, and I live on this conveniently long hill, so you know, why not just be a little lazy now and again. I don't bomb start in my driveway because I gotta stop right at the bottom of it to make sure no one's flying around this corner like people seem to do, like this lady or whoever it is. And then I just kind of go across the street, whoops, and try not to get hit by a car. Thank you. So yeah. Okay, so ignition. Oi. I usually keep it in neutral till I'm getting up to a right speed. And then it helps me to just go a little faster, a little quicker, rather than having the clutch drag. And then I put in the clutch, put it in second. There we go. And the bike's already warm, so not warming it up. I was just out on it. But I'm actually going to turn around because I want to go the other direction and try to avoid some traffic. However, I did forget to look in my gas tank before I left. But that's okay because I think I have enough. You know, it's funny because I've spent like 10 years riding bikes without ever having a fuel gauge, and then suddenly you know, and I never ran out of gas, so I was doing pretty good. And then actually right after riding season happened here, I was out making a video, which my camera failed me at the time, but my ran out of gas during this video, and it was ridiculous. First time ever in my life. And I was like, well, that was dumb, and that's never going to happen again. And then, oh, believe it or not, think you know what's coming, just like 2 weeks ago, I was on my way home, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got plenty of gas. And apparently I don't know how much gas my bike actually uses, or I don't know how small my tank actually is, but I did not have enough gas, and I ran out of gas on the way home. Actually, I passed my house, and I was like, I'm gonna ride to the end of the street and turn around because it's kind of a nice street to ride down. And then yeah, I ran out of gas, like, and I couldn't coast it home because there was a huge hill I would have had to like climb up. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty dumb. Okay, pause the story. I gotta button up this backpack. Okay, let's get this backpack all buttoned up. Try to stop in the shade, at least. What the heck? How did that happen anyway? I must not have done it up. Don't put it on the hot motor, Angel. Okay, better. So yeah, luckily though, both times I ran out of gas, I was in town and like in the middle of a neighborhood. The second time, that neighborhood was a little more sparse of houses, but luckily there was someone with a really long driveway that I got to walk up, and thankfully they had a jerry can of gas in their driveway, or not in their driveway, but in their garage. And yeah, so that was good, because I was like, I'm not leaving my bike here, and I'm not, like, I would have asked them just to drive me to the gas station probably, but yeah, so I gotta be more diligent when it comes to checking my gas. So I say, after not checking my gas before I leave the house. But this time I'm quite sure I've got enough gas to at least get to a gas station. So hopefully I don't run out of gas, because it's hot out and I'm trying to get somewhere. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you guys where we're going. So there's actually like this thing happening at Harley today. There's supposed to be some bikes there, and there's supposed to be like this stunt group there, they say, like, but I don't know, I guess it's just wheelies and burnouts, which I don't necessarily consider to be stunts. It's not like no Evel Knievel stuff or anything like that, but we're gonna go watch them. I was at it last year. They had the same guys there last year when yeah, you guys can watch that video on my channel anyway, but yeah, I went last year, but I only had like an hour to spend there last time, because I had to work that evening and I was riding up from Penticton, and then I ended up in like a serious traffic jam on the bridge and ended up having to split lanes across the whole bridge. Yeah, I ended up having to split lanes and then park in the shade for like an hour and let my bike cool off, because it was bloody hot and my engine was still like not even broken in. So that was a little ridiculous, and then I had like an hour to spend at the event by the time I got there, which I was just, it did not end up being as good as I wanted it to be, but it made for a decent video, like people liked it. So this year, we got a much shorter ride and much less traffic to deal with, I'm hoping. I know, I say stuff about traffic all the time, and I've got all you guys down in the States who live in like actually big cities just like, what are you talking about, traffic? And I'm not, like, I don't know, it's, okay, coming from like a girl who's just lived in a small town all her life, and rush hours between like 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. and it's like, you know, takes you an extra 5 or 10 minutes to get home. When it takes you an hour to do like a 20-minute drive, then that seems like rush hour. And that's like, but it's just like congestion on the highway going through Kelowna, because there's no bypass road, and it's ridiculous. But I know, it's not the worst. I was actually thinking, because one of my viewers sent me a video of him sitting in traffic in Vegas in the middle of the night, which actually looks pretty cool. Vegas at nighttime. I think I'd like to go to Vegas someday, but not for anything like gambling. I'm not a gambler, because I just feel like I'd rather like invest my money in something that I know will have a return. But I've heard that there's like, that Vegas just like, it never sleeps, and that you can like eat at a buffet like every 10 feet, which I'm all about eating. So I think it'd be cool just to go and do like that zip line too. I've heard there's a zip line. But anyway, okay, I'm totally getting off track. So my viewer sent me a video of him just sitting in like an actual traffic jam in Vegas. And then I was just like, holy, I would gladly put up with Kelowna traffic any day of the week. Because at least after like 6:30 in the evening, the traffic's not so bad. And like coming into summer, that it does get It's not the absolute worst. The population in Penticton, I know, doubles during the summer. It can go from, yeah, it can go up to be like double. I don't know exactly what Penticton. I think Penticton and all the surrounding little small towns is about 50,000 residents. If you include like Summerland and Naramata and, you know, just the different surrounding areas. And in the summertime, it can go up to be about 100,000. And it's pretty fun, actually. But I don't know, I feel like an old lady who doesn't know how to have fun anymore. I definitely know how to have fun, I just don't go out too much anymore. Not like to the bar or anything like that. Try to have more wholesome fun than puking my guts out on a Friday night. There's nothing wholesome about that. Oh man. Yeah. And actually riding my bike around and talking to you guys is actually pretty fun. It's probably like almost the extent of my fun these days. I do like going out and do other stuff, but I don't know, I guess I'm just not like a kid anymore. Once you get to be 30, you're like old, you know? Like an old lady. Yes, you heard me. I'm 30. I'm actually 31. I'm not 22 or whatever most people think I am. A lot of people on my channel actually I've heard say like that they thought that I was like in my early 20s, which I'm not. I wish I was, because I probably would have been like doing YouTube a long time ago, and like been a little bit further ahead with it all by now. With, yeah, things would be different, but I feel like everybody probably to some degree would go back in time and do things slightly differently if they had a chance. I don't know. This isn't really traffic. Get ahead of that guy. Oh, hard stop. I don't think I ride that dangerously though. To deal with traffic if you're at the front of the line. Bug hurt. Ow, so did that. Let's see what's going on here. Oh look, someone else is showing up too. Oh, they should be starting the stunt show like right away here. This time I'll park out front. Last time I hid in the back because my bike was so hot and I was so hot, and it was just hot out. And my bike needed a break in the shade. There's the stunt guys. They're called the vanishing ones. Well, it pays to have connections at the Harley dealership, so I went and got a Kit Kat bar. There she is. Look at that beauty.
Cruising down the highway, I got to take it slow. Fancy cars and big cigars, no place to go. I said cruising, cruising, losing down the highway. Cruising down the highway, about 95. No helmet on and my brakes are gone. The man's by my side. I said losing, losing, losing down the highway.
Okay, it's really hot. Apparently they're starting some more stunts right away here. So I'm gonna get a can of pop because apparently I'm a sugar junkie now. And that'll be it. I wish there was more bikes here. I'm sorry, guys.
I got to get it slow. Losing, losing. I got to get it. I got to get it. I got to get it and go. Cruising down Delaware, drinking that mellow wine. My memory's drawn and my brains are gone. Stars are by my side. I said losing, losing, losing down the line.
Alright guys, oops, don't mind the camera angle, I'm trying to hold a lot of things. Time to go, that's enough for me, and stunts and all that. Still iffy about my camera, because apparently the media mod they sent me was supposed to fix the problem. I'm not quite sure that it has, but we will see how this ride goes. Time for me to start my bike in this sun. this camera angle is good. Okay, well my mic was working before I left, and now I'm not quite sure if it's working. I'm just paranoid about these GoPro failures. This mic is working, because it was working. Just double check it at the gas station. Oh man, it's hot out. It's too hot for redheads and shovelheads. And GoPros. My GoPro overheated like a couple times. Turned itself off. You always get people who are so quick to get in front of you, and then they just go like super slow. Okay, got some gas. Whew, it's too hot. It's too friggin' hot to be doing this. Tell you that much. Not what I want to be doing right now in the sun. Pain in the butt, I tell you, man. Nobody wants to sweat to go for a bike ride. I'm not riding anymore in this heat. Going home for a cold shower and then staying in the air conditioning till this evening when it's nice enough to go for a ride. Go home and drink 4 liters of water. t-shirts, like cotton t-shirts or something. White cotton. Well guys, it is the next day, but it just got way too hot yesterday and I just had way too much of the sun and heat to be out here any longer. So all I did when I got home was I just hopped off my bike, went inside, got changed out of my sweaty outfit and got cleaned up and stayed inside until it was not hot anymore. And it was so hot that like my camera just did not want to stay on. It was just too hot for somebody like me. I do not enjoy the heat, not at all. If it could be like 25 degrees Celsius all year round, I'd be very happy with that. Anyway guys, it's been a while since I put out a riding video, so I hope you guys enjoy this one, and hopefully my second GoPro is back up and running sooner rather than later so I can get some proper riding videos out for you all. Anyway, this one guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and like always, you guys know what I say. If you like what you see, or if you just like me, or even if you don't like me but you like my bike, then like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put a new video out. And like always, my YouTube people, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. Oh shoot, what have I done? Missing the good kick. Oh, not turning my ignition on. Phew. And screwing it up because of it. This backpack, not helpful. Flopping all over the place. Okay, let's go again. Oh, come on. It's so hard to do with a camera strapped to me for some reason. It doesn't really make sense, but it's the truth. It's hard to do when it's blistering hot out. It's too friggin' hot to be doing this, I'll tell you that much. Not what I want to be doing right now in the sun. when it's friggin' 35 degrees out. Definitely not. When the bike's rolling away from me. Pain in the butt, I tell you, man.